iOS 27, the key to Apple's foldable iPhone success. Get ready for a game changer, or a potential flop. Apple's upcoming iOS 27 could be the deciding factor in whether the long-rumored foldable iPhone becomes a must-have innovation, or just another tech experiment that fizzles out. Here's the twist: while everyone's eyes are on Apple's hardware, the real story might be unfolding in the software. The foldable iPhone, expected to debut in late 2025, will enter a market that Samsung has already spent years perfecting. Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold series, for example, has set a high bar with its book-style design and advanced OLED screens, technology that Apple is rumored to be sourcing directly from Samsung. But here's where it gets controversial. Apple isn't first to the foldable party, but it has a unique opportunity to redefine what a foldable phone can be, especially through its software. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is hard at work on iOS 27, which is expected to introduce a suite of features designed specifically for foldable devices. Think smarter multitasking, smoother transitions between folded and unfolded modes, and apps that adapt seamlessly to different screen sizes. These may sound like minor tweaks, but they could be the secret sauce that makes the foldable iPhone feel like a natural extension of the iOS ecosystem, rather than a clunky experiment. And this is the part most people miss. The biggest hurdle for foldable phones isn't the hardware, it's the software. Even Samsung's latest Galaxy Z Fold 7, with its impressive design and display, still struggles with awkward transitions between its outer and inner screens and less than perfect multitasking. If Apple can solve these pain points, it could finally convince skeptics that foldables are more than just a gimmick. Remember how iOS 26 introduced the eye-catching liquid glass feature? Now, all eyes are on iOS 27 to see what groundbreaking changes it will bring. Apple seems to understand that a foldable device must offer a consistent, reliable experience in every mode. If iOS 27 nails the details, like fluid animations, intuitive gesture controls, and flawless app scaling, it could set a new standard for what users expect from a foldable phone. There's another layer to this story. Gurman hints that iOS 27 will feature one of the most significant user interface overhauls in recent memory. While Apple hasn't revealed specifics, it's likely that the redesign will take full advantage of the larger, more flexible screens that foldables offer. Imagine new ways to multitask, interact with apps, or even use your phone as a mini tablet, possibilities that could reshape how we think about mobile devices. But here's a point that's sure to spark debate. With a rumored starting price of around $2,000, the foldable iPhone will need to prove it's more than just a flashy novelty. Apple must deliver a software experience that not only meets, but exceeds, the expectations of its loyal user base. Will iOS 27 be enough to justify the premium price tag and convince users to embrace a new form factor? So, what do you think? Is Apple poised to revolutionize the foldable phone market, or is this Apple's next iPad Pro? Dual front-facing cameras explained. Imagine this: Apple's upcoming iPad Pro is set to revolutionize the way you take selfies and make video calls. The latest rumors suggest that the new iPad Pro, powered by the M5 chip, will feature not one, but two front-facing cameras. This isn't just a minor tweak, it's a game changer. According to Mark Gurman of Bloomberg, Apple is planning to add a second front-facing camera on the portrait edge of the upcoming iPad Pro, which is expected to launch later this year. This means you can take selfies or make FaceTime calls in either landscape or portrait mode without any hassle. But here's where it gets controversial. This change could spark a debate among iPad users. Some might argue that it's a step backward for those who prefer the landscape orientation, while others might see it as a necessary upgrade for versatility. And this is the part most people miss. The new design removes the guesswork of where the front-facing camera is located, making it easier for iPad Pro and iPhone 17 Air. Rumors 9 to 5 Mac Daily, July 21, 2025. Imagine this: you're eagerly awaiting the latest tech news, and suddenly, rumors about the iPhone 17 Air and the iPad Pro Surface. But here's where it gets controversial. The iPhone 17 Air's battery capacity has been leaked, and it's not looking good. But is this really a deal-breaker, or just a minor hiccup in an otherwise impressive lineup? Let's dive in. 9 to 5 Mac Daily is your go-to source for the top tech stories of the day. Tune into our daily podcast, available on a variety of platforms including Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Play, and through our dedicated RSS feed for Overcast and other podcast players. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, https://podcasts.apple.com/us/podcast/9 to 5 Mac Daily/ID 13318168080. Stitcher https://www.stitcher.com/podcast/9 to 5 Mac Daily. TuneIn https://tunein.com/radio/9 to 5 Mac Daily P1089524. Google Play https://play.google.com/music/m/i5d4dzs7 $T =9 to 5 Mac_daily.